My name is Ben Johnson, and I play the part of Commander Talus Jaryn, who's the first officer of the Phoenix. I heard about Phoenix through the open casting call that was done in, what was it, September of August of not last year, but the year before. That would have been August of 08. So I thought it was an interesting thing. I was just getting rolling into acting again, so I went to the casting call, and I kind of got there, and I was a little overwhelmed. There were a lot of people. It was a big queue. There was a lot of people interested in joining the show. So I was trying to think. I was reading through the sides and trying to determine what part I'd want to do, and I was a little nervous. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna audition for one of the smaller characters, and we'll see how it goes. So I read aside for Morale, the bartender, and it was a pretty poor reading. And Leo, our executive producer, asked me if I would read the sides for Jaryn. I was like, sure, okay. I'd seen the part, but I was like, I don't know if I can do that. And he did, and he really liked it, and frankly, I've definitely grown into the character. I think I wasn't sure at first. It's like he seemed like an older character, but I think with the alienness and with the way we've built him up from his rough, sketched-out beginnings, it's worked out well. Well, I was really. I mean, I got cast in the part, and I was like, "Yay, do acting, woo!" And then, yeah, I mean, that was really it. That got me into the production. In terms of beyond acting, I've been helping out with doing some writing stuff and things like that, and that's just sort of drifted from the creative process because in terms of the production of the series, the main cast, the creative input of the main cast has clearly been very important to the producers, a very important thing to the producers, and I got roped into that. Talus Jaryn. Well, Talus Jaryn is he's in half Altusian. So Altus is a new planet that's come about through this series. They're located on the far side of the Romulan Empire, and they're a small, peaceful people, very Alderaan-esque for the Star Wars fans. Yeah, they're very peaceful. They're big diplomats. They love music and the arts. It's a beautiful mountainous place. And yeah, his father was a Federation officer who was stationed on a star base outside of, in orbit of Altus, when he met his mother, who's a diplomat on the planet. Yeah, he spent his childhood on the planet of Altus, and then came to Earth with his father, and sort of spent his adolescence immersed in the Federation, and eventually decided to enter the Academy and become a Starfleet officer. I can appreciate Trek. I'm not as big a fan as a lot of people involved with the series. I'm kind of a newbie on the Trek. I'm going to jump ahead a little. On the Trek sort of Affidantio scale from 1 to 10, like if I were to describe myself as a complete newbie, and then getting up to 10 being an expert, I would say that I probably joined the series. I was maybe a 2. And I think I'm more of a, like a 3 or a 4 now. I've gained knowledge. I've watched more of the original series, the Next Generation, and all the canon series. So I'm working on it. I can make up technobabble and things like that now, and I know certain plot things when people come out and they do. Hey, do you remember season 3, episode 16, when so-and-so found the creature on planet X? And that doesn't work yet, but I'm getting there. I have only seen really what other people have shown me. I haven't seriously watched any other fan productions. So I'm loosely familiar. I know Phase 2 is the really good one, and and then there's a couple other solid ones, and then some that are a little more rougher. So I'm not terribly familiar with any of them. Well, from what I've seen, from the little I've seen, and from what I'm told by other people, I feel like we're really at the top in terms of production value. Like we're, thus far we haven't put out content at an incredible rate, but that's because everything we're putting out is very nice. It's high quality, and and I'm proud to be involved with something like that. So I really feel like ultimately we get this pilot out here, and I feel like we're going to be sort of in the same zone as Phase 2. My hope is that it'll be them and us, and then everybody else. Well, I hope it emerges to rave reviews. Everyone sees it, goes, "Oh my God, this is like the greatest thing ever! Yay!" So that would be good. And you know, if the show certainly gets funded and carries on, I mean, that'd be really fun to continue filming. Hopefully at a more rapid pace, because it'll be easy to get production things with the money. And yeah, I mean, but basically, I'm just really hoping everybody likes it. You know, obviously, we're still in editing at the time that I'm taping this, so I hope it turns out well. But I feel like as we've been going along, each shoot has been almost a little more ambitious and a little better planned and better executed. So it's just continuous improvement. Like our very last shoot went extremely well, and I'm very pleased with what little I saw of the results. So hopefully that can continue. Really pleased to have been involved in the production, and grateful to work with all the people here who are working with us, and it's been a real pleasure. Even if nothing comes of the pilot and we stop there for whatever reason, it'll still been a worthwhile investment of my time, I think.